Hello and welcome to the Dutchin channel. It's Thursday the 28th of March 2024 and it's just gone 20 to 10 in the morning, and we're going to do the selections from Southwell. They got a 9 race card there this afternoon, or twilight card. At 4:25 it begins and the last race is at 8:30. Now I've already uploaded Southwell if you want to look at the selections there. It's a very poor card, not many runners. And I've just completed the Weatherby card, that's uploaded as well. And now we're going to go through the runners at Southwell. So the first race there, New Hope Bullet, is a non-runner, and that leaves 9 going to post. That was our outsider selection anyway, so that wouldn't have had a bet placed. And our top selection here is Sir Benedict. So that's our number 1. And over to Matchbook, and we'll start with the prices here. So Sir Benedict, this is currently trading at 16, and stakes of £6.25 would return £100. And the second selection is Darlow Pride. Darlow Pride currently the favourite at 4.4, and stakes of £22.73 would return £100. Our third selection is Apache Star, and Apache Star, this is another outsider. This is trading at 21, and stakes of £4.76 would return £100. And our fourth selection is Jean's Mate, and that's currently trading at 6.8. Let's see if we've got the money to put on that first of all. Yes, we have. So stakes of £14.71 for Jean's Mate at odds of 6.8 would return £100. And that leaves us £1.55 in the bank. And we got the fifth selection here as the Defiant. And the Defiant is trading at 8. So that would be our last bet in that race. That's £50 staked. And the Defiant, £1.55, times this by the odds of 8, would return us £12.40. Not a lot, but it is the fifth selection down. And the 4 that will be running for us, Sir Benedict, Darlow Pride, Apache Star and Jean's Mate, one of those 4 would return £100. Then we're going to move into the second race at Southwell, and the 5 o'clock, 6 go to post here for a handicap. We go into our spreadsheet, and our top selection here is Artisan Dancer. So over the Matchbook again, into the 5 o'clock, and Artisan Dancer currently favourite at 9-4 or 3.25. This would require stakes of £30.77 to return £100. And our second selection would be Tradesman, and Tradesman is currently second in. This is trading at 3-1 or 4, and we haven't got £25 to put on that, but we've got £19.23 left to bring that to £50. So Tradesman, £19.23. We would times that by 4, and that would return us £76.92. So there would be a profit on that. And we've also got Artisan Dancer running for us to return £100. Now we're going to move into the third race there. This is the 5:30, and while I'm here, the 6 o'clock as well. Both these are novice stakes, and they have runners in each of those races that haven't seen a racetrack. And as you know, without a rating, I can't form a market. So those 2 races will not be happening. There'll be a line through both of those. Then we're going into the 6:30, where we've now got 8 go to post, because of Nikovo is a non-runner. So we'll come into my spreadsheet. You'll see there we've got the no bet and the no bet again. And our top selection here would be Luff Lian, which I would think is most people's selection. And we'll go into Matchbook, into the 630, and Luff Lian at the moment is trading at 1.93. So being odds on, we can only have one maximum bet, and that would be for £50. So that would be the only bet in the 630, Luff Lian. And then moving into the 7 o'clock at Southwell, we've got 9 going to post here for a handicap. And into my spreadsheet, we've got King of York as the top selection. We had that last week. And then into Matchbook. And King of York is currently second favourite there at 5.3. So stakes of £18.87 would return £100. And our second selection is Big Nasty. And Big Nasty, that's currently 12.5. That would return, that would need stakes of £8 to return £100. And our third selection is Turbo Command. Turbo Command, that's currently trading at 10, would require stakes of £10 to return £100. And our fourth selection is Mummy-Ass. And Mummy-Ass, that's another okay price. That's trading at 8. And we'll just see if we've got enough. Yep, we have. So £12.50 on Mummy-Ass at odds of 8 will return £100. And that now will leave us 63p. And that 63p, only for information purposes, as I say, would go on Gioiella. Maybe not, but yep, that is currently trading at 21. So we'll start there with Gioiella. Yeah, I'll go along with that. Right, we've got 63p to go on this one, and times the odds of 21 still would give us £13. It's better than not placing it. But the other four, we've got King of York, Big Nasty, Turbo Command, and Mummy-Ass. One of those four would return £100. And then we're going to move on to the 730. And the 730, we've now got 11 going to post there. We've got a non-runner, Havana False, which was our number one selection. And now our new number one selection is Super Hit. So Super Hit into Matchbook. And Super Hit, that's currently trading at 10.5. So stakes of £9.52 would return £100. And Silver Trumpet is our second selection. This is currently second in at 6.4, and stakes there of £15.63 would return £100. And our third selection is Yadju's, and Yadju's is the favourite at 2.82. And we won't be able to afford that stake, so we've laid 25.15, leaving 24.85. So 24.85 will go on Yadju's. So £24.85. We'll times that by the price of 2.82, and that would return £70 and 7p for your dues, which is still not bad as it's a profit. And then we've got Super Hit and Silver Trumpet. One of those two would return £100. Then moving into the penultimate race, the 8 o'clock, 10 go to post here, and this is another handicap race. And our number one selection in this race will be One More Dream. So we'll go into Matchbook. And One More Dream, that's currently favourite at 4.3. And stakes of £23.26 would return £100. And our second selection is Westmorian, which is currently second favourite at 5.4. And stakes of £18.52 would return £100. Let me have a quick drink. And our third selection there would be Glamorous Express. This is currently trading at 8.4. And our first two selections come to 41.77. So we can only afford £8.23 on the third. And that's stakes of £50. So Glamorous Express will be £8.23 stake times 8.4 for the SP, and that would return us £69.13, which again for the third selection would be a £19 profit. And we've got One More Dream and Westmorian running for us to return £100. So we're going to move into the last race of the evening, which will be the 8:30, and all 10 go to post for a handicap. And our number one selection here would be Many a Star. So we'll go into Matchbook. This will be for the final time as well. And Many a Star trading at 11. So stakes of £9 and 9p would return £100. Our second selection there is Bicep. And Bicep, this is currently trading at 8.4. So stakes of £11.90 would return £100. Our third selection is Antiphon. And Antiphon is another one down the bottom. This is currently trading at 36. Would require stakes of £2.78 to return £100. The fourth selection is Safari Dream. And Safari Dream, yep, that's currently 8.8 and would require stakes of £11.36 to return £100. And so far we've laid out 35.14, so 14.86 left. And our fifth selection is Cliff Cake. And Cliff Cake, that is currently 6.8. And we can just fit that in. £14.71 on Cliff Cake would return £100 for an SP of 6.8, and this is going to leave us a whopping 16p. So unless this is a big prize, then I wouldn't bother doing it. So we've got Clipsham La Habana, and as always it seems to happen that way. This would be the favourite at 4.2. So that's the £50 laid out in the last race. 16p times 4.2. This would return 67 pence for Cliption La Habana, so whether you back that or not is up to you. And the other 5 you got running for you are Many a Star, Bicep, Antiphon, Safari Dream, and Cliff Cake. And if one of those 5 was to win, it would return £100. So we're going to go back now to the first race and do a recap. This is the 425 at Southwell. We've got 4 running for us. So Benedict, Darlow Pride, Apache Star, and Jean's Mate. One of those 4 would return £100, and the Defiant would return the lower amount. Then the 5 o'clock, we've got Artisan Dancer that will return £100, or Tradesman would return the lower amount. We got no bet in the 5:30 or the 6 o'clock. So into the 6:30, just the one selection here, Luff Liane. Then in the 7 o'clock, we got 4 running for us. King of York, Big Nasty, Turbo Command, and Mummiaz. And Gioiella is the one with the lesser amount return. Then into the 7:30, we've got 2 running for us here, Super Hit and Silver Trumpet. One of those would return £100, and Yazoo's would be the lower amount. Then in the 8 o'clock, we've got 2 running for us, One More Dream and Westmorian. One of those would return £100, and Glamorous Express would be the lower amount. And in the finale, we've got at 8:30, we've got Many a Star, Bicep, Antiphon, Safari Dream, and Cliff Cake. If one of those 5 was to win, it would be £100 return, and Cliption La Habana would be next to nothing. So that's all of Southwell done, or Southwell. As I say, I've already uploaded Fontwell and Weatherby on separate videos, and this is a 3rd one now for Southwell. This is the last meeting today because the Irish meeting got cancelled. So I'll be back for the results show this evening after the last race. And otherwise, have a good afternoon and happy punting.